Our health reporter Kate Eggins joins us now with the latest installment in her series on aging.
And last of the pieces. Many of you watching this series are probably parents yourselves, balancing the demands of children with the need to care for one or both of your parents or in-laws. Perhaps then, in some way, you'll relate to this man's story. It's 6:30 in the morning and the Suleiman household is already in full swing. Fareed Suleiman's two youngest children are, somewhat reluctantly, starting their day. This, though, is nothing for the father of 7. Most of his kids are now full grown.
This is very quiet. Before they used to be like, the kitchen is full. You know, screaming from her, this is mine, this is yours, you know. Abu Sahi.
Fareed, though, is caring for more than just his children. He has a daily list of what needs to get done. And at some point, every day, Fareed arrives at his parents' apartment. Fareed is the primary caregiver for his parents. Both are approaching their 80s. He organizes their medical appointments and takes them to him. And he helps with the language barrier, too. Does she think you're a good son? His mom's appreciation requires no translation. Fareed is a trained engineer. He used to work in Ottawa's high-tech sector. Now he drives a cab. He works long hours, at least 12 a day. Fareed's taxi job gives him flexibility to take care of his parents, though occasionally he has to turn down lucrative fares.
I cannot go, but I have to go. You know, if it's this period of time, from this time to this time, it's really busy. But I'm busy with my parents. I'm busy with them with the doctor, or doing X-ray, or doing some, you know, blood tests.
Fareed's story is similar to nearly 5 million other Canadians. The so-called sandwich generation have children and care for one or both of their parents.
How are you doing today?
Darlene Charles Del Vilma spends a lot of time on the phone counseling caregivers. She's a social worker at Bruyère's Geriatric Day Hospital. Darlene supports those who often neglect themselves because they're too busy supporting their loved ones.
They are stressed. Stress means that will affect their health, blood pressure, blood sugar, everything will be affected. And burnout, you will see a lot of that too. And it's difficult for them to accept that and say, I have enough, I need help.
Being a caregiver can take its toll. Fareed has taken out a second mortgage. He started smoking again because of the stress.
One of the last year, we almost lost my mom.
10 to 17% of those in that sandwich generation group actually report health conditions of their own or even distress.
Fareed, though, won't change how he cares for his parents. It's just how he was brought up. It's how he's raising his kids.
It's some sort of emotional thing, you know, which is, for me, it's better than a medicine.
Better than medicine. The expert I've featured in the last 4 days are all from Bruyère Continuing Care. It's a hub for elderly care in the capital, and tomorrow is a big day for the hospital. The Hope 580 CFRA Radiothon for Bruyère begins tomorrow bright and early, 6 a.m. The number to call to give is 613-738-CFRA. That's 613-738-2372, or you can donate online at bruyere.org. The Radiothon lasts through the day, wrapping up at 7 p.m.
And
your chance to give.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be benefiting from that.
You know what? We all either have a parent who are going to go through it, or we are going to go through it.
And they're at Bayshore Broadcasting. I'm going to drop by for an hour in the afternoon.
I'll be there too?
Yeah. So if you want to come by and see some radio and help out.
Hi.
Yeah,
Oh,
great story, Kate.
My pleasure.
Enlightening us all. Thanks.
Thanks.
My pleasure.
Okay.